Since last 10 days, India and the globe has been talking about one drone, SkyStriker, and its capabilities in warfare. This is the drone that we are talking about, SkyStriker, and a Bangalore-based company has created this and largely been successful in the market. Let me introduce to the people who are behind this drone right now, Mr. Hariprasad, CEO, and Mr. Raghavendra, COO. So firstly, tell us the idea behind this drone and the market for it. Everyone's been talking about SkyStriker and its capabilities.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very good drone, very good loiter munition. And this is done in partnership with Elbit and Alpha Design. And, I think it's, as you probably saw already in a lot of information about this product, it's a, 100 kilometer range. And it has, it can take warheads up to 5 to 10 kgs. And has the ability to go up to, and then actually have a very highly precision attacks. And that's one of its key strengths. It has a very high precision, up to a 1 meter precision. That's the quality of this product.
Mr. Raghavendra, take us through this drone, the working of it, and the main common man question is, can the radar not pick it up? When we are sending these drones, for example, away from our airspace, can the enemy nation or enemy anti-missile detectors, can this not pick it up?
Yeah, you put across a very valid question. It's, as our CEO said, it's a highly potent weapon. It's called as loitering munition. And the beauty of this is it is extremely small in size. What you can see is the 1:1 real size, and it's extremely small. And its RCS, what we call radar cross section, is very, very less. Radar cross section is not the actual cross section. It is the cross section what radar can see. Yes. See, for example, a stealth aircraft like F-35 may be a big aircraft, but its radar cross section is very less. Similarly, this one, by virtue of its sleek design as well as the radar absorbent material that has been applied on this, so the radar cross section of this is extremely less. That is one thing. Second one, it is battery operated. There is absolutely no noise whatsoever. So if it is flying, particularly say in night time, nobody can even see this, nobody can even hear this. So there is a question of it getting detected by the radar. Also, it doesn't fly very high. So there is no chance of it getting detected by the radar. And as you can see, it has got an electro-optic payload over here. And it is controlled through something called as GCS, ground control system. And it can also take orders from the GPS coordinate that is applied by the ground control system operator, and it can go and precisely hit the target. Alternatively or parallelly, it can also take the continuous electro-optic input from this and continue to relay onto the ground control system through the secure data link. And the operator can see suppose there is a moving enemy tank. So he can see the tank and he can press the button and it will lock onto the target and go. And this has got a range of about 80 to 100 kilometers depending on the payload. And payload 5 to 10 kg payload it can carry. So it is a loitering munition, a beautiful design and used world over.
Yeah. And it's a good tactical system. So if the user decides to call it back, he can. That's why it's called loitering munition. So it can go to the spot, loiter around the, on the spot, and then the user can decide exactly which location, what has to be done. So there is a minimum collateral damage. So that's one of the powerful features. So he can choose, and then if he thinks it's not the right time, or it's not the right place and the target is not there, he can pull it back. And that's the advantage of this product.
And this has got a airbag sort of thing. So when you decide to bring it back, the airbag will get deployed and it will land. So you can reuse this if it is not used.
Proper Indian setup that if it doesn't use, we can pull it back and then use it, reuse it. Tell us the success rate of it. You said the precision is so good, it's 1 meter. During your test times, what has been the results? How good has it been? And what is the demand for this drone?
It's pretty, I know it's one of the very successful products. And, of course, I have worked with companies where we have competed with this product also. That way I know both sides of it. And I love this product. It's very successful. And we have kind of exported also. And it has been used. We don't have exact data, what is the exact, times it has hit the target. But we know from our studies and our data, from our analysis, that is it's almost 99%. Right, sir?
And this is another feather in the hat for the Make in India concept that everyone talks about. A drone that is used in the warfare has been built in Bangalore. Tell us about Alpha Design. What else do you make apart from drones?
Yeah. Alpha Design, as I told you, it's about 24 years old company, and purely deals with only defense equipment. Our customers are armed forces, that is Army, Navy, and Air Force, DPSUs like Bharat Electronics, HAL, and DRDO, various divisions of DRDO we deal with, and MHA forces, the Ministry of Home Affairs forces like BSF, CISF, and CRPF, etc. And our product range covers almost entire spectrum of defense needs, from electro-optics to military communication, to electronic warfare, to radar and microwave, to aerostructures, to simulators, to satellites and SATCOM and satellite launchers, and unmanned aerial vehicles. So we cover almost entire spectrum of defense requirements and aerostructures also. In fact, most of the flying controls of the Sukhoi 30 has been manufactured by us as a build to print for the HAL. So in electro-optics, we have supplied many uncooled thermal imaging systems and cooled thermal imaging systems to Indian Air Force and Indian Army. Then and from the airborne systems, we have upgraded the Russian helicopters, and we have got a fantastic capability to upgrade the legacy Russian weapon systems. And presently, we are running a contract with one of the armed forces customer, for upgrading one of the legacy weapon system. Then we have also manufactured, indigenously designed and developed the RF seeker for BrahMos, you can see over there. So that also has been indigenously designed and developed by us. It's in the trial stages right now.
So in the last 10 days, Operation Sindoor, you have heard in news inputs, you have seen it on TV also. Turkish drones have been spoken about, how Pakistani army use the Turkish drones. If you have to be asked about the comparison between this and a Turkish drone, because both are suicide bombers, silent killers, how good does our product stand?
No, I think our product has been proven and tested world over. And I would say from that perspective, I think we have a great partner with us, Elbit. And I would say, in terms of performance, whether it is precision, whether it is in terms of, the endurance, range, I think it's a very good product. And in terms of actual, in the field performance, I think that only time will tell. But this is already proven. The others, only time will tell.
I would put it as low tech versus high tech. So tech versus Indian thing is low tech versus high tech. So,
and last thing, economical compared to other drones, for example, the Harpy drones of Israel and other US drones or Turkish drones, how economical are we?
I think that's a good question. I think it's a very economical product, and compared to any other thing, I mean, loitering munition is one of the best and the cheapest option. And among those, this is definitely, having been doing it in India, I think our ability to even provide a cost-effective solution is very high.
yeah. See, beauty of our Indian defense manufacturing ecosystem is it is centered around Make in India. So because of that, even if you are using a OEM product, but it is virtually made in India. You can have a live example over here. So when this particular equipment is made abroad and given to us, the cost will be something different, and it is purely made in fact, the complete system has been manufactured here in Alpha, though it's manufactured in collaboration. So as a collaborative ecosystem, India has really developed as one of the very strong countries. So this is just one of the examples, and there are so many examples we can give for opportunities for collaborative manufacturing.
Well, that's the makers of this drone from Alpha Design talking about the capabilities of this drone and how Make in India products are soaring high in warfare and also giving a befitting reply to other countries. And now it's time for us to stand up and show the world what India is capable of.